How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a top 5 maps by continent series. This is first of the series for the continent Asia. And why did I end up doing this series? I did this because I wanted to pay recognition to maps that I felt just missed the top 10s that I made a while back, but are still so good that they deserve their chance to be in the spotlight. And that is what this series is. How did I go about doing this? Well, first thing I did is I looked at every single map and the mod hub that was available for all consoles. I went through the description, read through each and every one of them, and saw if I could try to categorize them based on if the description explicitly said that it is a map for this location, or if it was imagined or intended to be a part of said region. If it said either one of those, it got categorized automatically. If it didn't say anything like that in the description, I then moved on to the photos available in the description to see if I could see flags or some kind of clear marker that would have indicated a region, a country, a state, whatever. Anything along those lines that I could try to delineate where this map belongs. If I was unable to do either one of those, so the description, the photos, anything like that, I then categorize them in an unspecified category. So later on, at the very end, there will be the continents that are available and an entire top 5 dedicated to the ones I could not figure out. So let me introduce you to Asia's one and only map. This is supposed to be a top 5, but unfortunately, we've got one for Asia, and that is Sosnovka. That's right, Sosnovka. Sosnovka. I cannot read foreign languages. Anyways, this is in the top 5, mainly, in my opinion, mainly because it is the only one in the region, and there are a lot of good things about this map. You can see one of them right here. Look at this gorgeous river system separating things out, this rustic looking bridge. It's got some really pretty sights. And what I also love about this map, and it is an actual love, is if you go around let's say the starting farm. Perfect example. You take a look, you can see just all the weathering and the age. Like, this place has just been trapped in time. It is, and not only that, but it's very much got that kind of like Cold War design, like function over form. Concrete everywhere, bricks, and just very minimal kind of construction. It's meant to be strong and it's meant to last a lifetime. That is it. It's not meant to be pretty. You know, you've got the little brick house right across the street. You go into town, like up here towards the bakery, you got a brick building, very, very cold and dark and very just like made with a purpose, and that is it. And I really like that kind of design. It really kind of lends to the whole kind of feeling for the region. You know, again, you've got this building here that's just purpose built and intended to just do a job. It's not meant to be pretty, not meant to be attractive or anything along those lines. It is just meant to do function over form. But even with all that function over form, you still get this. You get these gorgeous sight lines throughout the entirety of the map. And that's a great thing. There are a lot of positives about this map, but all that to say, but there are, in my opinion, a lot of negatives about this map too. One of them is, if you look around, there are no productions on this map whatsoever. None. The only production that's on this map is the biogas plant right here on farmland number 62. That is it. Everything else is sell points. It has a very FS19 vibe to this. Like, this has been a map trapped in time, not just a a actual representation of the region, but the map itself just feels like it was last year's or the year before's version, maybe with just more modern graphics. And that to me is kind of a shame, because there's a lot that could be done. You know, you've got specifically up here a bakery. Oh, no, wrong one. This one, a bakery, and that could be, you know, a production point. You know, and I don't know if there's people out there who kind of feel the same way about this that I do, but when you have a bakery on the map or something like that, and it's like a sell point like this, I almost don't want to personally, and this is a personal hang up, I almost don't want to install a separate bakery because of, honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's like I don't know, an OCD thing, or who knows? I can't really explain it, but it's just like there could have been a production point, and I don't know. I just feel like it's a missed opportunity. Other things that I didn't really care about this map is the fact that, along with the production points not being there, and the buildings being what they are, being more sell points than anything, there is no real reason to kind of build up the actual locations around these areas. One, you really can't, because you can't buy the land. You know, in like the bakery as an example, I can't buy the land on the bakery and then sell the bakery to install something potentially. So it's just one of those, I just feel like there's a real missed opportunity with this map, that it could have been so much more. But all that being said, it would, in my opinion, only make the top 5 maps for the region because there's no other maps of the region. And I don't mean that to sound mean or anything like that. It is just, I feel like we've had this map, exactly this map, several years running now. And it was a missed opportunity to kind of modernize it and bring it into the FS22 world. So that's just kind of how I see it. But that is the top 5 maps for the continent of Asia. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting. Whew, words are hard. Doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing, that shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.